Hey guys, it's Chris from Team Oversight. I'm filling for Andrew's profile, Drew Decks, doing kind of a YouTube channel collab. We just had a team dueling tournament where, similar to the OCG, where you play in teams and your winnings are based on points, so they're still single duels. And we're profiling the second place, Andrew and Robbie. We were paired randomly, and these guys had the second most points. So go ahead and get into it, Andrew.
All right, so I played Trickstar Wind Witches. Actually got the last card I needed today in the mail, so I was really psyched about that. So I'm not going to go too in-depth with this since I basically copy-pasted Michael State's 13th place regional deck profile other than a couple sided extra deck cards. Trickstar Engine's pretty standard. Free Candina, the Shrouds of the deck. Also burns for 200 each time the opponent activates a spell or trap card. Free Lycris, this is your FTK enabler. Pulled it off once today. It's really awesome when you do it. Just target a Candina, spell summon it out, and then it burns for 200 for each card the opponent adds, and it's 200 per card, so that's where the burn really adds up. And then the one Lily Bell, it's nice when you can add it off a light stage, summon it for free, and then it attacks directly, and when it does damage, you get to add back a Trickstar monster from grave back to hand, so you can combo it off with Lycris. Attack with Lily Bell, add back the Lycris, and then summon the Lycris by bouncing the Lily Bell for more damage, so that's nice. For the Wind Witches, pretty standard engine, free Ice Spell, 2 Glass Spell, and the 1 Snow Bell. Oddly enough, I opened both Glass Spell 3 different times today, and still was able to bring out the Crystal Wayne a lot. Just indestructible Crystal Wayne's really good. That and burning for 1300 before you do so. I mean, it just goes right along with the Trickstars. Free Jewel Unlock, this combo is really dumb when you're able to rip your opponent's whole hand. And then the 1 Maxi, definitely would main Ash Blossoms if I had them. Probably going to get them within the next week or two after I get paid. So I'll probably cut something in the main for that. But for now, it's just the 3 Jewel Unlock and the 1 Maxi. Spells, 3 Light Stage and 3 Terraforming. Light Stage, of course, adds one of your monsters. The secondary effect is actually really clutch. It's like a bait doll effect. You can basically just freeze one of your opponent's back row for a whole turn, and then during the end phase, they either activate it or it pops. So that's actually really good for shutting down Strike, shutting down Mirror Forces, things like that. And then, of course, it adds another 200 burn to all of the Trickstar damage as well, which really adds up. Free Chain Summoning. Did not pull this off once today, I believe. Really broken card, though, when you pull it off. It enables your FTKs. You can also combine it with the Trickstar engine since, Glass Spell and Ice Spell started Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. But yeah, I mean, for whatever reason, I just didn't get it off today. But still a really good card. Free Dark Room of Nightmare. I think I only saw it once today to where it was relevant, but really good card. That, and I also have the super sexy supers, so happy about that. 2 Paw Desires. Still kind of indifferent on this card. I do have some things that I could banish that could hurt me. Once today, I actually banished all 3 of my Candinas, which hurt a lot, but I still somehow managed to win the game. You can potentially banish Snowbell or Lilybell, but the thought behind it is that you would do your Wind Witch engine or you would do your Trickstar stuff before you play this, and it would lessen the impact of what you banish. So Desire's just a good draw card. It gets you there sometimes. Then we have the 2 Dark Holes and 1 Regeki, just basically making it better for the deck to go second. And these did come in really clutch today. Then the only traps I play are the free Reincarnation and the free Disturbance strategy. Not only here for the burn effects with Lycris, but also to more consistently pull off the Draw and Lock combo. I really liked it, but I think the Disturbance might be the thing I cut for the Ash Blossoms when I do get them. So, but yeah, that's the 40 card main deck. For the extra that I really don't go into outside of the Crystal Wing, the 1 Holy Angel, it's really good when you can go into it, but it rarely ever comes up. It just takes 2 Trickstar monsters, but yeah, it doesn't really come up much.
What's it do?
So it is Link 2, requires 2 Trickstar monsters. Each time a Trickstar monster is normal or special, it burns for 200. And then when you summon that Trickstar monster, it protects it from being destroyed by battle or card effects, I believe. It's either, what is it? Trickstar monsters cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. And then if your opponent takes damage by a Trickstar monster, this card gains attack equal to that damage. So really good if you can pull it off. Can sometimes make some OTKs you normally wouldn't have, but yeah, it really hasn't come up for me yet. For the Crystal Wing engine, I play 2 of each. The 2 Crystal Wing, 2 Clear Wing, and 2 Winterbell. You'll never go into a second Crystal Wing, but it's here in case of Lithosagum and the Dino matchup. And Clear Wing actually did come up clutch a couple times today for its negation effects. So definitely wouldn't really change anything about this. And Winterbell, of course, the 800 burn, and then going to Crystal Wing is really good.
Would you play a second of the level 1 tuner so that you could make a second Crystal Wing?
I don't think so. Deck's pretty tight on space as it is, and even if I draw it, I can still summon it out of my hand if I have the ice spell. So I don't think I would, because it's just a dead draw, really. For rank 3s, we have the 1 Nightmare Shark for just poking direct for 2,000, and then the 1 Break Sword. You can sometimes make them off of 2 Lycris, and it's nice to have, but it rarely ever comes up. For 4s, Castell, Cowboy since the burn deck, Utopia, and Lightning, Heartland Draco for the same reason as Nightmare Shark, and the 1 Tornado Dragon, which is already a good rank 4, but it's also wind, so you can make it off the Wind Witches if you need to. So that's it for the extra. The side's a little janky, probably going to change a couple things here and there, but it's what I had for today. 2 Gamma Seals to out problematic monsters. 2 Ghost Ogres, again, just to out problematic cards. 2 Hangwadas. I was expecting Kevin Michelson to come in. He's the other Trickstar player here, but he didn't come, so these were completely dead. 2 Cosmic Cyclones would probably play free if I owned them. Of course, here for back row hate and for the True Draco matchup. And then the 2 Twin Twisters, for really back row heavy decks. For going first, we have the 3 Solemn Strike and 2 Blazing Mirror Force. Strike is here, for a few different things, especially Ash Blossom, because Ash just shits on this deck. And then Blazing Mirror Force is a nice kind of surprise card that you can side in, not only for being a Mirror Force, but also for the burn. So that's why we play that. And that's it for my portion of the profile.
All right, Robbie, are you feeling the burn?
I'm feeling the burn.
Are you feeling the burn?
He's my teammate today, though, so I didn't feel no burn
no,
today.
you're not feeling
Burn
the burn.
is the word,
Brush that
people.
stuff off.
How many? Did you go undefeated all day too?
I went undefeated 2-0 up until Chris's opponent, Justin, who played the
teammate, you mean?
I went 2-1, yeah. Oh, that's what I meant. A teammate. I went 2-1 against him. He took 1 win away from me, which actually was the only loss that whole team ever had. So
Yeah, and then I was 2-0 all day as well, except when I went against Chris and his Dinos, and he 2-0'd me. Everything else was 2-0 for me.
Yeah. So both of you guys also 2-0 the whole day, except for me
Your
and
guys'
Justin.
team, right.
You guys got 1 game on each of us.
yep.
Yeah.
Well, no, I got 1 game
Yeah,
on
I didn't
him.
get a game
He
on
didn't
you.
game on you at all.
Oh,
You
okay.
2-0'd him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do you not know
Oh,
that?
that's right.
You're the one that shit on him.
Yeah, you are, bro.
I don't know. I just play. I just show off and play.
I mean, come on. I outed your VFD, and the next turn you just shat all over me anyway, so.
Oh, that's right. I don't have any losses today. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, undefeated all the way.
Yeah.
All right, I played Will Chalice, fun deck, but go on with it. I played 3 Venus, 3 Shine Ball. Very interruptible, but still great to play.
Great.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I can get it.
It gives you too much advantage not to play. I don't play any Transcendence, so if you play that, you get ashed, and it's really bad.
You mean transmodify?
Transmodify, what did I say? Transcendence? Transmodify, yeah. For the only vanilla I play, besides the Shine Balls and the Garnet, is I play 3 of this. It makes combos. Is pretty much it. And it's 1800 attack. It's relevant. 3 Fairy. You want to get to it ASAP. You can send it off Foolish Barrow or Brain Fusion. 2 of these. Some people play 3 of this. I make you a 3 of it. Just because it's like another Will Chalice in your hand. But when it's in the grave, you have no links. It doesn't do anything for you. So it's like a win more card essentially. It helps make your combos. But if your board gets cleared, it does nothing in the grave. 3 level 5s. This is the best card in the deck, but it also loses the Ash. I've learned today that I've done it before halfway, but I do a combo after this combo video too, if need be. But when this gets Ash, your whole combo gets stopped, and it just sucks really bad. So I put in a card in my main deck, we'll see in a minute, that fixes that whole play. I played 2 Gofill. At first, I told everybody who's playing this deck, don't play this because you can't do anything with it. But I ended up putting Deco Talker in because I wanted more just free advantage. And if you go first, or if you get this after a clear board, it's free Deco Talker. This is the reason this card went down to 1 OCG. But I only played 2 because I don't want to see it that often. I want to see it once, and that's it. And if I do draw the second one or draw the first one and it's dead, I can send it off of Lee and just get Lee back. This is the card I added that literally, it's not a surprise if people play this as well, but this card is literally like the tits. I'll show you guys why later on, but if they want me to. This is just broken. this stops Ash from making you lose. So next is the one Ash, because I only own one. I play 2. The Frustrated Hand Traps, 2 Ghost Ogre and Maxi. Just good. I think I would maybe cut Ogre from the main completely and play 2 or 3 Ash in the main if I had them, but this is good for now. The Christia, because this card could also lock people out. It's so easy to summon. You can bring them, even not having 4 fairies in the grave, you can bring them off Firewall Dragon, you can bring them off of Blade Master, the Link 2 in your extra deck. It's really good. Then the Garnet. I only play 1. And then for spells, I play the 3 Brilliant Fusion, obviously. The Foolish Burial, Soul Charge, Raigeki, and one of these. Some people play 2 of this because they want to go late game, but you don't want to draw this ever because this is just a free search off of your roll 5 later on, so you never want to draw it. So I just play 1. And because I play the Exodius, like it makes this card almost irrelevant. So, and then good cards. This is also, I've done it so many times. You send Christie off this, and then bring it off Blade Master. It's stupid. And then for the traps, main deck 2 of these. I like this a lot, especially because this deck wants to go first. Even if like you brick with monsters and like you leave your full board with like an Arum that does nothing and stuff like that, you set this. Let's still do that 2,000 attacking monster that try to get over without unless they like open like the nuts, whatever you're playing against. Like if you pop like back rows, you at least get to come back later on because like they're not gonna have strikes or stuff against you. It's a blowout when you go first, literally, because your opponent just can't activate the cards. Next I play the 3 strike in the warning. Just good cards. I like them, and I like to go first, so great to play. For the extra, I play the 3M duck. Best Link monster. You need starters, which also why I play Link Spider. This also opens up some weird plays with Gofu and Venus together, but I'm not going to go into all that.
Wait, you play Gofu with 1 Link Spider to get Decode Talker?
Yeah, I wasn't playing any of this. The reason why now I play Gofu, even when I wasn't playing this, is you can use both the tokens, go right into this, so you already play this anyway, and then go right to Decode Talker. So yeah, so because of this card came out, obviously we knew it was coming. This card allows you to not play any Link Spiders and still make Decode Talker.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot Proxy Dragon existed for a second.
Yep.
I was like...
But this is also a card you have to be able to do the combo properly with just Venus and Lee. Next is the 2 Ib. This card, I love this card so much. You put them together, they just don't die. You have to kaiju it or banish it. Like, they just don't die. 2 Arum, because this card is the tits. It brings out Christia and brings back Ib all the time. And then 1 Ningritsu. I don't see any reason to play more than 1. It's just a good one of. The Decode Talker, because it's free off of Gofu. Black and Gofu. And then 2 Firewall Dragon. I don't see any reason to play more than 2. And extra deck space. The 1 rank. I did cut Tornado Dragon, unfortunately. But this is typically the only thing you need. Then the Strap Knight, because Gem Knights.
Yeah, I mean, the main deck heavy Storm Duster probably helps too.
Oh, yeah, it definitely does. For side, for 1 second, most of the time, I just side these in. It's great against a lot of decks. Even like, we have people still playing Magicians here, Pendulum Magicians. We have people playing Dracos, a bunch of stuff. It's good against Kaijus. And then I played this. This is like my own tech. I was looking through my bulk, just randomly, and I found this card. I just read it, and I realized like Trickstars, but mainly like Chain Burn. This card, what it says is any effect damage a player takes, they increase that life points instead. But not only that, the only real way of burn players to get over this is destruction, like Blazing Mirror Force or Dark Hole or Raigeki. This thing can negate that. You just send a card from your hand to graveyard and negate it. Yeah, it's crazy. And also, this also protects all your other monsters too, because this says monsters. So let's say they Blazing Mirror Force you for your Firewall Dragon plus this, because this is mainly how you get this out. Firewall Dragon or your Blade Arm. It protects everything. So it's great.
So yeah, we seems like we have a love-hate relationship with this team here. You know,
yeah,
all the
right.
I play, and then
right. It's crazy.
So like, obviously, you ended up with the Trickstar player on your team.
Yeah, I ended up with my own team anyway. But this is also good as Chain Burn though too.
Did it ever come in?
No, I never said I did.
No.
There's no one else to play Burn today, so.
But I didn't know if you were like worried about board wipes and still put it in. And...
Yeah, this also works. Yeah, we get board wipes too. But no, I would side. I'll show you later. I would side the other ones if it wasn't Burn. But I like this because of board wipes, and I'm definitely siding 1, if maybe not 2 of these for the regional con for Columbus. The only reason I play 1 is because Foolish Barrel it, and you can also Brain Fusion this as well. Next is Traps. I played the 3rd of this. Good. 3 Roll Decree. I've always sided 2, but I sided 3 because now we have all of our burn players, including Trickstars, and then at regionals, I want to get used to having 3 of this in my extra deck, or side deck, because chain burn, I just don't want to lose chain burn.
It's a good deck now.
Yeah, and,
Right here.
and if they decide to side like Heavy Storm Duster, it ain't going to do nothing against this. I'm going to wait for them to activate their Heavy Storm Duster or their back row and then chain this. But D-Barracks, I own one. I want to try one, and it never comes in, so it's probably going to get cut. Mind Control, this comes in every freaking game. When I know I'm going second, this comes in. Like, this card's nuts. Dark Holes, and then this is the card I would side in normally instead of the Prime, or whatever his name is, because this is just a better card.
So, with 1D barrier, if you cut that, like, what are you siding for Zoo?
I don't know.
like-
Maybe I should. What I probably should do is get a second one. Maybe take out the 3rd Storm Duster or something like that, because like D-Bear is great against Zoo. So.
Well, yeah, because I was just wondering, because like, there's a chance we could go to this regional and Zoo's still going to be alive, so I just didn't know what you were going to do.
Right. Last deck profile. Do you guys want to see that combo or no?
Well, we'll do a separate
That's
combo
fine.
video for World Chalice because we just need content.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats, guys, and like, comment, subscribe. Dylan, you have anything to add for Team Oversight?
Like, comment, subscribe, and find us on Facebook.
And burn is the word.
Feel the burn.